Squad, less than two crew. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the weekly appointment we have here together. One-on-one, 101, 201, sometimes 51, whatever the number. Welcome into the pad, where every week we chill, we hang out, we have a conversation. You ask every question you would like answered. I answer every question that I can. We talk about some other topics. We reveal some other things. And we just have a good old time. But you already know what I'm about to do next. I'm about to go through the list and say hello to all the early chatters real quick before we get any deeper. So Pixie6, welcome in. Lil Leaf, hello. Kenzie, hello. AZ, what's good? Chrissy with the 28 months. Appreciate you, Chrissy. Welcome back in to the Lesson 2 crew. Kellyanne, hello. Welcome in. Jen, what's up? Sal's, yeah, we got Kalita in the building. AZ in the building. Kansas, what's good? Katie, hello. Liv. Big C-Stick, Sarah Lynn, what's good? Can of Biscuits, Dupree's Gal. Hello, hello, and hello. Soja, what's good? Cupcakes are nice. Let's friggin' go. Hell yeah. AJ Daniels in the building. We got Sean in the building. Hello, Sean. Jade says hi. Happy pad night. Going to be listening while fluffing the Christmas tree and untangling lights. Wish me luck. Hopefully we can keep you entertained while you do all of that. Mythical Jade, welcome in. AZ, appreciate that. Danny, what's good? McKenna, thank you on month number 53. Appreciate you. Welcome back in. Pixie6, thank you for watching 5 streams in a row. Sounds very festive, Mythical Jade. Untangling lights, festive time for sure. Kate C, hello, happy pat to you. Welcome in. And Hero, what's good? Jen says, please tell Liana that ear scoopers exist and they're called Clinier. Clinier? Like clean ear? Is that what it is? I'll let her know. Jenna Lee, hello, welcome in. Red Wings, what's good? Jinx in the building. Buckeye in the building. Terra Teeth. AZ with a 3-stream streak. Appreciate that, AZ. Kellyanne, welcome in. Happy Eras Tour. Docu-series day to all who celebrate. Docu-series day. I didn't realize there was a docu-series coming out. Michael Horn, what's good, Michael? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Chat, let me go ahead and get the form ready for you. By ready, I mean, let me just get it open so that if anyone wants to use it, they can, but we're not going to look at it immediately. I'm sure we're going to wait for people to come in a little bit and then get some updates in. You know, you already know. You already know. Six episodes behind. Ooh, interesting, Kellyanne. Papaya, welcome in. So how long did it take you to pick the starting soon music? What, the one I have right now, AZ? The one that I've been having like every week? That one? Or every stream, rather? So happy to be back here with the squad. Mr. Cupcakes have been working Friday nights lately. Aw, Cupcakes. Well, we're happy to provide a space where you don't feel alone on Friday nights. That's kind of like the main reason why this is happening. Because also, Liana would go to bed early. And then when she's back in bed early, I was alone. And that's what the pad started. That's when we went after dark with them. Now we're here. So happy to keep you company. Jabina, thank you for 37 months. Appreciate it. When you say that one, you mean the one this specific stream, AZ, or you mean the one that's always been there? Generous, thank you with the prime. So welcome back from month number 22. I just thought that'd be a fun song to open with today. Because the John Hamm meme. There wasn't a lot. It was just basically it was playing on my Spotify and I shared my Spotify on with you. We will do marbles tonight, and I will explain it when we get there, Kellyanne. Absolutely. I got you. Chat, I am many podcasts deep this week. We are officially well over halfway on the traders' profiles. So that's good. We're on our way to those being ready and ready to be pushed out. That's coming soon. You like my coffee mug? Thank you. Ironically enough, Liana's. So yeah, a lot of podcasts done. I'm down to need to know who's doing the Rob one. Why is that gonna change your thoughts? I'm gonna turn this other light on so that when I open a tab it doesn't flush my face. As a podcast streamer, do you lose your voice often? Honestly, this week has been tough. I had a sore throat for like a good 2 days, and I basically did not speak until I had to go on the pod to keep it going. Is it Nicole doing the Rob one? How do I tell you without telling you? I'll tell you this. One guess is not going to be enough. So, I don't know if you always watch the B&B, but I'm the Sean that makes the face morphs. Oh, amazing, Sean. That's awesome. I try and watch the B&B as much as I can, and keep up with. I met Rachel Swindler in person this week. I hugged her twice. Aw, yeah, Rachel's great. Maybe I've not met her in person, May, but the interactions I've had with her online, she's great. The Rob one should be all of our HAP. Every pod, everybody in the scene. How many hours would you have the Rob one go in that situation, End Hero? That's my question to you, because it could go long. Thank you and Scanley for turning me on to your coverage of Traders Canada. It's absolute cinema. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. 24-hour Rob profile stream. I mean, I think then maybe we'd cover like 7% of what he's done. It'd be a lot to cover. Do you decide who the guest will be, or is it Sam or Brandon? I talk with Sam, and then the invites start getting shot out, basically. I don't follow Amazing Race closely, but was excited to see the winners. Honestly, I'm satisfied with the winners. She works for an agency I work with. I didn't tell her I know her from BB. Respect, man. You got to keep it cool. I get that. Because also it's so tough because you don't know what to gauge. Like, for all you know, you say that and she has a negative feeling towards Big Brother fandom or Big Brother in general now. So I think you made the right call. Just be regular. Good evening, Daisy. Welcome in. I don't know why I'm watching you on this monitor when I can just move you over here to this monitor. So we're going to do that. So many ways to go today. Ooh, see, I'm not going to tell y'all the answer, chat. I like making you wait for that suspense, you know? It's like, ooh, what's going to happen? I like that. And like, I'll say this, you don't have to wait for too long. The answer is coming. You know what I mean? The answer is almost here. Soon come, as they say. You can't tell us who. Can you tell us when? You know what? Deal, Dupree's gal. You asked the question that I didn't expect to get asked. Fine. You, as they say, you twisted my arm. This upcoming week, you will start getting your daily dose of Traders US coverage. So I would say let Survivor finish and then let Traders begin. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get hyped, basically. Offside Queen says, woohoo! Get hyped. Is it Donna Kelsey week? Week? Week, Papaya. What you mean week? Did you get anyone on the for the church coverage that was like an awesome get? Yes. Yes. 7 Donna Kelsey pods. I'm gonna make Traders my entire personality in January. Me too. Even more so than I usually do. We're gonna go nuts. That would combine with that on Traders UK. It's really gonna be me being just Traders the entire month. Like talking about nothing else in my life probably. Every podcast, every stream, Traders themed. So like I just feel like just off the first week's card, like I already can picture week 1 of Traders US. Every podcast you listen to is probably going to have some little sprinkle of Rob Sesternino commentary on it. You know what I mean? Like, I think everyone's going to want to talk about it. How long was the Q&A today, Michael? We got one question in the forum so far, so I'll just go ahead and start looking at that. Did you watch the Game Awards? I did not. Any games that piqued your interest? Let me look at Game Awards game announcements. Let me see what came up. The problem is, I feel like I would classify myself as a person who games, but I feel like I don't play a lot of games. So I'm just looking at these to see what sticks out to me. The lounge traders, 90-day traders, the traders, exactly. Traders everywhere. Did I watch the before the 90 premiere? Autumn, we were supposed to, me and Liana were going to watch and record today, but she got home late. She stayed back at work late. So we're watching and recording tomorrow. So I'm very excited. Wait, is it good? Am I going to like it? Am I going to like it? You tell me. What is Gang of Dragon? Because that is piquing my interest, just what I'm looking at. That could be interesting. Two new Tomb Raider projects. Nice. Probably not going to play them. Too scary for me, but nice. Wait, 007? Ooh. Oh, I'm here for 007. Okay. Producing people as always. We love that. We love that. I'm excited for almost all new couples. Haven't even watched the premiere yet. Honestly, me too. I'm excited to jump over to 90 Day Before the 90 Days. That is my favorite franchise. So obviously I was going to do that. I will be. So I was thinking, and maybe some of you here that are 90 Day fans can quickly help me out with this. What do you think of this as a format? You get before the 90 days every week from here on out, right? It's an hour and a half episode. So once a week, I talk about that with a guest. Every 2 weeks, I talk the other way with a guest, shorter podcast probably. So that way you get, every 2 weeks, you're getting 3 podcasts. Is that a bad deal? Good deal. Let me see. It's a great run for RHB on the traders. Very. Off topic, is Hard to Swallow News out of business? We are not out of business. It was just a lot had happened in the last couple of weeks. News was slow a little bit because obviously I was live with Hard to Swallow News last Thursday for my 12-hour, or not my 12-hour stream, my 5-year anniversary stream. So we did that. But then basically after that for the week, both Gail and Percy were not around for a decent amount of the week. So they didn't fly in. I was there. I tried to do a little bit, but there was not a lot going on. So for the most part, it's been the criminal. Oxford has been out and about. Actually, I'll tell you this. Oxford, aka me, I was approached by the staff for the server to make a song for the loading screen because it's Christmas season. So they're like, would you make a Christmas song? And I said, sure. And I made a song and it's now on the loading screen for the server. So every time people load in, it's one of 3 songs that can pop up in the loading screen. Pretty sick. Little Miss Andre, thank you for the prime sub. I know you get one of these. I do appreciate it. Welcome back for month number 51. Appreciate you. Thank you, Little Miss Andre. Oren's talking to his grandma and she wanted him to tell me hi. That's adorable, McKenna. What's been going on GTRP? I miss it. So kind of perfect timing for both questions. So basically both, so the news side has been very slow, very quiet. The criminal side has been ish picking up. But today was a lot more criminal heavy that we did. And we're going to bounce back on the news soon. Make no mistake. Do I make music? Absolutely not. I would argue that what I do isn't music. I have fun with lyrics and beats on a non-serious basis. And RP allows me to explore that side of my creativity with music. Can we hear it? We must hear the song later. Listen, I could play you the song. I don't know if it's I don't know. Let me think about it a little bit. Let me think about it for 2 seconds. Are we getting RGB Traders 3 before the premiere? I always look forward to it. Not this year, Gravity Glue. Can your alter ego singing career start? Yes. Love that for you. Yeah, it's fun to be creative. It's different. You know what? I could play it for you right now. But a couple of things. First of all, remember, it's not serious and it's not me, so don't judge me for it. 2, it's not that good, so don't expect a very, very good song. And those are the only requirements. So without any further ado, Remember, it's Christmas themed in quotations. All right, where is it? It is right over. Is it this one? Yes. Okay.
Played your mama's organs like a keyboard. Make no mistake, this ain't Santa, it's not Oxford. Yeah, and it's a treat to see me rolling to your spot, coming down your fucking chimney. You look sad, homie. Is something wrong? Head to Cafe Kush and hit that something bong. Cause it's the holidays and I'm in a holy day. Smoking on that perp, I call that strand a holy haze. I hit that chorus, your girl say that shit a symphony. I tell her calm down cause ayo, why your girl sing for me? But actually, what you fuming for, man, fucking hell? Take your hangry ass back to fucking Cluckin' Bell. Is it my fault that I'm so goddamn eloquent? Dissing down from my sleigh like I'm fucking heaven sent? Oh snap, and I got her calling me Pookie. I came over, she gave me that MILF and that cookie. She got real close, then she whispered in my ear, I'm glad you're here, let's spread some holiday cheer. And I said, you been naughty, I'ma give it to you nice. Call it couscous on that poos, I'ma give it to you twice. And we went ho 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 under that mistletoe. She made it snow 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 and then we hit plateau. Yo, she a diva cause she always slay queen. Call her Santa's right because all she did was slay peen.
And now you know that that is lyrics that I have written and performed. And now that's on the loading screen on the server for everybody who loads in. So incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. That is where we are. There you go. MD4L. Yeah, I feel like my sound has changed a lot since the diss tracks for the draft. I feel like Mariah is shook is wild to say. Instant Christmas classic. Right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. It's fun. It's silly, but I enjoy doing it. Like I've enjoyed looking into like doing music stuff, and I feel like it takes the edge off because it's for RP that I'm like, I can be chill with it. I don't need to think about it much and just put it out there. Oh, thank you, Kellyanne. Appreciate that. You do realize that you are worse than me in terms of being one's own creator. That was great. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Yeah, I just feel like it's one of those things where even when it came to podcasting, when I first started podcasting, I feel like I was very hesitant to call myself a podcaster. Not because of no connotation thing. I would have loved to. I just felt like I wasn't willing to give myself the title. I was like, I'm not there yet. You know? Because of that a little bit. Just to TLDR, my heart rate is too fast. Hopefully don't have to stay all weekend. Oh my God, Jess. I hope you're not going to have to be there all weekend either. Isn't there a word of wireless in two families? Absolutely, AC. Absolutely amazing. 100%. 100%. Also, I'm happy to announce that look what arrived in the mail today. Not today, yesterday. Not the 22nd. It's here now. So we got our advent calendar. I don't know what you're saying. It's horror. It's not Christmas, but this was the decision we made. This is what the decision was we made. And now it's here. Now we have them all. So that's exciting. We got it back. Padvent. Yeah. So we can do an unboxing of these as well. We can make that happen. Mods, can we get the form pinned to the chat, please? Padvent Palander goes hard. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, we can do an unboxing of these in a bit here. And because we have 12 of them to open. How are the kitties doing? Great, you know. It's been a lot colder here, so Pearl has been sleeping on the stairs a lot more and sleeping upstairs a lot more. This is Pearl on the staircase this week, just chilling on the top of the staircase. And that's not even the only photo I have of her on the staircase. There's another one right here. So there you go. And then Clam is just Clam. She's just chilling, being regular. Pearl's the one that's an anomaly, but Clam's always big chilling. How am I doing with the cold? I'm doing well. I'm doing well with the cold. It's not been tough at all. I shoveled twice this week, both times in a hoodie outside. I didn't need a coat. The first time I wore my coat this winter was actually today, because I went to the gym for the first time in years, by the way. I went to the gym and I had to take the bus back, and I knew that would entail me standing outside for like a long bout of time. So I wore the coat and I needed it. But other than that, it's been hoodie weather-ish, practically. Respawning, welcome in. Justice for Clamp. I called her regular. How is that bad? How is the gym? Humbling, chat. Humbling. I've been attempting to switch some things around. Get some new habits in, better habits in. So this is one of them was fixing my sleep schedule so I could do stuff like that, like go to the gym earlier in the day. My cardio level is worse than it's ever been. I very quickly realized my heart rate on the machine was going wild. I didn't find myself to be like super out of breath or anything, which was nice, but I was definitely like, oh, my feet are burning already, and it's not been that long. So I have a long journey ahead of me. And it's one of those things where it's like, I've always told myself I'm going to do it. Then I just didn't do it. So now I'm like, we do it today. We're going to try it, you know, we'll see. Thank you, Autumn. Have you tried a hoodie over a hoodie? I did that for walking the dogs the other day. I've never double hoodied. No, I know you can't really watch much due to the traders, but did you see the Beast Game Season 2 is changing slightly? Strong versus smart theme. Only 200 contestants, collab with Jeff Probst and Survivor. I did see that, and I think I will end up watching it. I will end up giving it a gander, methinks. I was very I was shocked that there was a collab with Jeff, but I'm very intrigued by it. Well, thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Thank you. And one day at a time. Exactly. And like, it's more so, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't have to do it. I want to do it. Which I feel like for a long time I thought I had to, and then I was like, I'm not gonna do. Didn't want to do that, you know. How are you doing after the kitty snub from the pal? Still, you know. I like Debbie said, for both habits and this, one day at a time. I like the theme idea. Honestly, we'll take any themes at this point since Survivor doesn't want to give us themes. So, chat, is this Uncharted? Are we alone? Are there no mods around tonight? I feel like Liv said hello and left us. So let me go ahead and... How do I do this? Oh, yeah, I do this. Oh, you're here, huh? You're here, huh? Now you're here. I did not pin that. There we go. What the fuck? All right. Whatever. I leave them for 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Oh my God, chat. The World Cup. I applied for World Cup tickets yesterday. I'm nervous. I applied for 6 tickets. I'm hoping I get them. Who the fuck knows? The tickets are expensive as fuck. I'm hoping I get 2. Basically, I'm hoping to go to 1 game. realistically. So we've applied, we're waiting. And how does it work? So it's so fucking complicated, Davey. So basically what you have to do is you have to sign up, show interest on the FIFA website, register on the FIFA website, put your address and stuff on the FIFA website. Then you enter a portal, you wait your time in the queue. Once the queue opens up, you get in and you think, oh, now you buy tickets. Absolutely not. What you do is you can go through team specific or you can go through random. I went team specific. I was like, I'm going to want to go see Iran play. So let's go do that. So I clicked Iran for the team. And then it shows you every fixture Iran has, and you can show interest in which games and what tier tickets you're looking for. So I went for the cheapest option because the cheapest option is already about $200 for each. So I went 200, 200, 200, 200. And I got 2 tickets for each because Liana wants to agree to come with me. Hey, Jonesy, what's good? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Relax. Welcome in. Yo, you're up late. Were you still in the server? Were you still doing shit in there? Welcome in. So Leon and I are gonna want to go. So I did 2 tickets for each game, but then you're just showing interest and you're putting a credit card on. So going to sleep now sounds good. We love Ember, says Terry. That's right. Yeah, for those who do not know, Ember Jonesy is Ember over on the server and Resilient. So make sure you throw a follow, because if you miss me doing RP, or if you're like, I want to know what's going on in RP, you should check out Jonesy, because she will be streaming every day her journey in the city. You might see me make snippet appearances there, whereas I don't stream it as much over here. So basically, we've applied for the tickets. We put the credit card in, meaning if I get some of those tickets, they'll charge me for them automatically. If I get all 6, they'll charge me for all 6, which would be $1,000. So I hope I don't get all 6. But yeah, if you get selected for this final phase, they will charge your card automatically. Exactly. Is this the only way to buy these tickets? The other way is to buy pre-sold tickets, because there were already other draws like this that had happened. So the other way is to get pre-sold tickets from their market. They have a reseller marketplace, but yesterday it was supposed to be open and it never did open up. I don't know if there was a problem or was unavailable or something. So the matches I've applied for, 2 of them are in LA, 1 is in Seattle. So those are the 2 locations I'm looking to go to. I could have applied for more tickets in other teams, but I didn't want to. I still really wanted to go here. You know what I mean? Hey, Christian Mingo, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to Kansas City for Argentina, Algeria. Damn, Red Wings, you got that ticket? Nice. Who are you rooting for in that game? Be honest. I'm off to sleep. It's 3:45 in the morning. Sounds good, Jonesy. Take care. We're just getting started over here. Hope you sleep well. Have a good one. See you soon. Thank you for the raid. Bye. Have you been to Seattle? No. So that's why it's one of the more intriguing ones for me. Well, I've also not been to LA either. So for me, both would be brand new. So I'd be very okay with the prospect of going to either, you know? Our friend over from Gotham Phase 1. Oh, hell yeah, Red Wings. Messi. Wow, come on. When is the World Cup? June. It starts 11th of June, I believe, and runs till mid-July. About 5 weeks. Yeah, 5 weeks. June, July, month 6, month 7. 6, 7, if you will. Anyway, relax. It's all good. It's all good, chat. It's all good. Don't worry about it. So yeah. So I'm hoping I get the tickets, because if I don't get the tickets through the draw, my plan right now is I was going to buy 2 tickets for one of the games, the resale tickets now, just to hold on to in case I do not get the other tickets, because then I will just hold on to these tickets and use these tickets. But it's still not open for whatever reason. At least I'm not seeing the resale market open yet. But the resale market, the tickets are more expensive. I'm basically looking to pay $500 per ticket to go to the game if I go resale side of things. So basically. All right, next question in the form is, what do you think of the My Pillow guy running for governor? What are people saying there? I don't even know who is this that problematic guy from a couple of years ago? Mike Lindell. He's running for Minnesota governor. Oh, dear God. He ain't getting it, though, right? He ain't getting it. Iran versus whom? Depends which one you're asking. So the two LA games, one's Iran versus New Zealand, one is Iran versus Belgium, and then the third one is Iran versus Egypt. Maybe spared. We be aight. We be aight. Yeah, that's the My Pillow guy. Yeah, he's very problematic. I don't think I should be concerned, right? I don't think I should be concerned. I had no idea you streamed. Hey, welcome in. I do. I stream. I mean, this is my career right here. I've been a full-time streamer now 5 years, as well as a podcaster for 5 years. But as far as like streaming RP, I was streaming it once a week for a while, and then I hadn't streamed it in a minute. And then I streamed it for my 5-year anniversary last week. So very sporadic on the stream side with the RP. My grandma got me My Pillow brand sheets for Christmas, and I just threw them right in there. Damn. Damn, Buckeye. But also respect. Absolute respect. But yeah, how you been, Sin? How you doing? Oh, okay. So we're staying in Minnesota on the Minnesota side. I think been busy. I can absolutely see that for sure. We're staying in Minnesota with this. Just want to give a heads up that I don't consider this to be political as much as it is people asking about Minnesota stuff. So just heads up. But we'll move. We'll talk about it. Was stressed about one pretty smooth? No, I mean, it was the update worked seamlessly from where I'm standing. I feel like the everyone was excited about the Christmas updates y'all put out there. The snow was cool. The snowball edition has been lovely. The boxes have been good. The only unfortunate thing is some of those the flash boxes ended up like being too high in the air, but that's fine. Like things can get sorted out. Patience is a virtue, right? I will say on the side of the news, we don't have a place to clock in anymore, so I got no money on ISM, but that's fine. That's fine. But that's something that I was like, damn, like we don't have a building, because now they're all like clocked in, like not remote anymore, right? But we'll see. That's next for me. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, so the next question, chat, is there is stuff in the news about ICE being on the ground in Minneapolis and things being tense. Is that true or fake news? Oh, it's absolutely true. I'm seeing stuff every day. Have I experienced anything? No, thankfully. Thankfully not. Yes, the latest one, Sin, the big media one, yes, and I love it. I saw that talk show room and my mind went many places. I have many ideas for that room if it ends up happening. But yeah, no, there's been a huge presence of it in Minneapolis, chat, the last like week, 2 weeks. But I've not seen anything, which I'm very grateful for. But it's insane that it's even happening. So, yeah, it's disheartening to see it happen. It's weird to say I'm happy because it hasn't happened to me, whilst also being sad that it's happening to other people anyway, you know? So between that and like the news now coming out with like I think tourism is going to take a huge hit here also. I don't know how this World Cup's going to go, y'all. Like it's I don't want to speak any further on this for obvious reasons. Obvious reasons being like I don't want to be sad. But I'm thankful we have each other in the midst of all this, you know what I mean? Yeah, Cupcake is fucked up. All right, next question is. Ooh, Survivor centric. Anyone here who is against speaking about the Survivor episode from this week? Just gonna gauge that real quick while I go to the next question. Are you interacting with the RHAP community in Minneapolis? Shaheen said he went to a Survivor RHAP watch party in San Diego on his pod with Rob. Amazing. We did meet up with the Minneapolis community, RHAP community, for the state fair. We did do that. So I wouldn't say very closely, but not like out of it. Like we did something, you know. It was barely in the 70s here in Houston today. I barely went outside. You want to know what the weather was today in Minnesota? So right now, currently, it is a -3 Fahrenheit outside for my Canadians, for my Celsius folk. -19 up in this. -19, chat. Bundle up. Brr, yeah. All right, so let's speak on this Survivor question I got. So many thoughts after Wednesday's Survivor episode. This may be a hot take, but I'm not impressed with Rizzo's idle antics. I listened to a lot of podcasts praising his idle strategy all season. I feel like the only reason it's working is because their strategic abilities are lacking. More than saying he's brilliant, I'd say everyone else is below average in strat. All he's done all season is pretend to play the idol and not. If the cast was smart enough to split votes, it would never have worked. Everyone believing his idol spotted at 6 shows how clueless they are. No one questioned it or tried to scare him into playing it. It's like watching toddlers play basketball. Entertainment ball is kind of pathetic. See, that's interesting is that I would give him some agency still, because I do feel like, I think that you can, and this can be results oriented, right? It's -33 for me, -19 is nice. Where are you, Sin, that it's -33 for you? Holy shit. And I feel bad for complaining Sunday is going to be as high of 12. Listen, don't Canada. Well, where in Canada? I lived in Ottawa for 10 years before I moved over to the States. But even Ottawa isn't that cold. To me, it feels like more of a Xander thing. I just don't know if they care about Rizzo a ton except for Savannah. That's what I'm thinking. Also, it is giving more Xander. West Coast. Yeah, West Coast gets for sure hella cold. Absolutely does. I think that it's a combination of as a Xander thing, and also it's one of those things where they've just tried to play around it. I think that it says something that any given time they've wanted Savannah out and Rizzo's not even been an option or a care like that. So that's something to consider. I think the way I would see it is, if you're thinking about there's 3 seats at the final 3, and you're like, if I don't get Savannah out and I sit next to her, I'm losing. If Savannah's there and Rizzo's there, Rizzo's losing. Like, that's how they're seeing it, I imagine. So what's the point of taking Rizzo out if Savannah's still going to be there? But also, you'd want to weaken her. I think they would have had to spook the idol out already. I think the toughest thing also is that, to his credit, he's done a great job of juking people every turn he gets. I will say, can it be a little too much? Absolutely. The theatrics, there is a diminishing returns on theatrics on Survivor. And I think Rizzo is starting to hit that for sure. But also credit to Rizzo. The man has like put in the work with people that he wasn't in immediate closeness with. The minute he got spooked into thinking he could be the one that's going to go out, that's when he went and buddied up with Steven to switch the tides, right? So I think you should give him some of his agency for sure. But I also do think that a lot of people are just seeing him as a bit of an afterthought. And I think they do see other people as bigger targets. I think their number one target would have been Savannah both times. But Savannah wasn't available, so they went for someone who's more of a challenge threat, which I think is a bit of a flawed plan, because I would follow the logic of, in order to get out someone who's winning all the immunities, you need someone to take immunity away from them. And this right now, to me, feels like they've just left Savannah with the opportunity to win all the immunities. You know what I mean? And I feel like Savannah's the one pulling the strings and Rizzo's the one doing flash moves. Right. Yes. It's like when there's I'll use a wrestling term for this one. When there's a wrestler and the wrestler also has a mouthpiece with them, Rizzo's more of the mouthpiece saying all the big words, but the real threat is Savannah. Savannah's the one that's going to suplex you into oblivion. I have an issue with the whole Steve and Sophie thing. Why have a power that can't be stolen at all? That twist fell flat, especially since it didn't work for him. I think that the minute I saw that Steven's power could get used before going to travel, I was like, oh, this has made knowledge power proof, which is unfortunate. But I do think their entire dream was that Sophie was going to steal an idol with that, right? And specifically, I think Sophie's going to steal Rizzo's idol with that. But I think it's a hard sell because the minute Sophie has decided, I do not want to vote one of them out, it makes no sense for her to take the idol outside of robbing Rizzo and then using it for safety, which I actually think could have been badass. But then I think that burns the Rizzo bridge. So it's tough. So we're going to arrange something different on last week's vote. Last week, they shouldn't have gone for Sophie. I really think that was a mistake. Rye guy, think about 142. Appreciate you. Also, at the beginning of this episode, Steven was the one celebrating that shit. Like, oh my God, we killed it. Are they going to be up to 9 exhibitors for Traders Canada next week? This is a great question, Red Wings. We've been in contact with Canada for Traders Canada exits. What I will say is I think we're going to get quite a few of them. I've said we would love to take all of them, but give us what you can. So we'll see. I dislike the Rizzo antics, edited specifically for the TV audience. His comments when writing his vote. The fact that Jeff made them where spots were open for 50 is playing high into his antics. I'm like, can you blame him? Or can we blame Jeff for dangling a carrot in front of these players? You know? I think theatrical play is showing every time someone used their stuff to say game, he could have used his idol for the same outcome. He's setting up Final Tribal. Final Tribal is good. What you don't want, you want to save some of that magic for Final Tribal though. Because if he starts repeating a lot of this confident idol stuff, we've already seen people kind of roll their eyes a little bit. You know, that's a little tough. You don't want to use all of that allure or early on. Was all our dreams production wants advantages to fail? But if they did, why do they want them there so badly? She could have taken it from him in the last tribal. Absolutely. Was Venus too busy? What I can say, End Hero, is we were told Venus is not available for that day. And then I had Sam reach out and be like, is there any other day that we can do this? So we'll see. I think production got what they wanted out of Knowledge Power. I don't think they want it to work. I think they should just get rid of it, honestly. And they had for a while. So I have no problem blaming Jeff. He seems extra annoying this season. What did you think of the accent, chat? What did you think of the attempt at an accent? Did we like this? And by we, don't include me in that. I was very anti-accent. Have been watching this season of South Park. Thoughts? I've watched, I think, the first 4 or 5 episodes. I watched them on a binge. And like, I've not been watching South Park as closely for the last like 4, 5, 6 years. But it's still doing what it always did, right? Which is kind of tackle very serious things by using comedy. And then rile people up who don't like being made fun of. So. Oh, you need to watch the first 2-3 minutes of the Amazing Race recap. Mike brought a prop and an accent. Oh, please don't do this to me, Red Wings. Please, please, please. Blame Survivor and Jeff 100%. They're editing resistance comments purposely. Right. Like, yes. I think production likes to create attention, paranoid with an advantage, but hope the majority of the time it fails. Idols fail most of the time too. I don't hate that as a thought exercise. What non-RHAP content are you watching these days? Oh my God. I have been obsessed with Pluribus. Leon and I watched the latest episode tonight. So if you haven't watched, I do recommend. And we talked about this on the PAL this week. We watched the movie The Roses this week, and I loved it. We both loved it, quite frankly. The Roses was a great flick. 100% recommend also. I knew I was going to like it from the trailer, and honestly, it over-delivered. I'm excited to watch the new Knives Out, Glass Onion, whatever the new one's called, that dropped today. I'm excited to watch that this weekend with Liana. That should be fun. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else I've watched that's not RHAP. But also, if you meant like podcasts, there's not been a lot of I've been listening to a lot more music lately. I used to be podcast over music for, I think, the last 10 years. And recently I've swapped back to music more. There's not been a lot of podcasts I've been listening to. What's up with the shot in the dark? Do you think they are not talking about it or is not making the edit? May, I don't know, to be honest. That is a great question because to my knowledge, it still exists, right? But no one's used one this season. The Roses was great. I agree. I'm watching new Knives Out tonight too. Hell yeah, Squid, enjoy. I love Pluribus. Same, Tara. Some people complain that it's a slow burn. While I do understand that sentiment, I'm okay with it not being fast-paced. Mind Hive stuff is super so creepy. Is Pluribus super creepy? It's not super creepy. It's very thought-provoking about that stuff, though. Did you watch War of the Roses? No, I haven't, but yes, I believe it is a remake or a reinterpretation of that, May, I believe. My rap last week, let me know. I've been listening to so many podcasts this year. My music intake went way down. See, we've done a swap. We've balanced out. Love the Roses. Watched Knives Out right before joining tonight. Better than 2. Still liked 1 the best. I think 1 is going to be always hard to catch up on or beat, but I do love that. There's a good sign if it's better than 2 because I thought 2 was good too. Samantha, welcome in. Hello. Alan has work cut out for him this season of Traders. Karine has been fantastic this season. Deliciously messy. I love Karine's lean into being the villainous queen of the manor. I think she's nailing the role. So I do love that. Pluribus won me over once we saw her be vulnerable and lonely. Glad I stuck with it. I'm glad you stuck with it too. I'm excited. No, I'm not clicking that. Absolutely not. Not right now. Please. Oh, I don't know much about this scandal. This is talking about the is it a Michigan coach? I've only watched one TikTok on it. It sounds intense and wild that it happened, but I don't know much, to be honest, to speak on it. I was going to imagine my seat for one. I for sure don't think I can ever be beat, except maybe the Sesame Street version. What is this in context to, Jinx? What did I miss here? I feel like I missed something. Here. Why did I take this off this phone? Oh, it's charging. What was your favorite podcast and or streaming moment of 2025? My favorite podcast, this came up on the PAL this week. And maybe, chat, actually, this will be huge because you're here to help remind me. I know some of you have better memory than I ever could dream to have. So you can name yours. But off the top of my head, my best podcast moment, was it the deep dive with Danielle Reyes? Because I feel like that is a worthy podcast to name here. I think talking to Karine also was very unique to me. Oh, Knives Out, gotcha, Jinx. I'd have to think. I'd have to like click on my name and then look through the archives to figure that out. Of like what other like incredible crazy moments that I have. I mean, I got to talk to Tony this year. I got to talk to Jeremy. I got to talk to Carolyn. Like I've gotten to talk to a lot of people that I've enjoyed watching on my television, which is absolutely surreal. Brittany Haynes. I got to talk to fucking Brittany Haynes. So Erickson's talking about B was great. That really was a good one, May. Hosting the pod when Rob was announced on the show. Oh my God, how did that not come up on the PAL? That was an amazing day. Maybe you know what the problem is, Sam, is that I did like 7 podcasts that week about the same thing. So maybe it was a moment of like I didn't consider that as one pod. I considered it as 7 different options. So Bond White Sesame Street will do. That was a fever dream. It really was. Really and truly. And then my favorite stream moment. My first stream moment, it's tough because that one is a little bit more tough to remember. But off the top of my head, I believe we hit number 200 on Goose Goose this year, if I remember correctly. So that's huge. And then obviously 5-year anniversary stream was very special to me. I think that went really well. Promise Month might, just as a concept, Promise Month might be number 1 for me. I think it might be Promise Month. Promise Month might have been the everything. I think. Ali, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Welcome back for month number 49. Appreciate you. Yeah, Promise Month was very special. So I think Promise Month might be up there for me. That whole month was such a roller coaster from being bummed about Rob not being on 50 to then like a week later him filming Traders. Yeah, and like it helped that I knew something, you know? Highly recommend Jay Kelly with George Clooney and Adam Sandler. Very well done and touching, already getting Oscar buzz. Okay. Jay Kelly. Netflix. Okay. Sounds good. We'll do. All right, we've caught up on the form. Last question that's in the form currently is, have you seen any of the Big Brother Stan Wars on the socials in the postseason? It's getting super weird. People have turned fierce standing into their entire personalities online. Is it always like that? I've not been keeping up, so I have no idea what happened over the weekend. I think a lot of drama came from the event in, I want to say it's in Florida, I think. I saw that Keanu had made some comments about Ashley and Rachel, and then I saw Rachel responding, and I saw Ashley responding. Then I heard Keanu apologized, but then Ashley was still saying stuff online. So that's about as much as I know. To answer the second part of your question, has people turning fear standing into their online personalities, is it always like that? Believe it or not, Big Brother does bring that out of in a lot of people. And I think some people, it sticks like that. I genuinely do. Am I doing a New Year's Eve stream this year? Absolutely. Yes. Hell yeah, we are. Should be a good time. Absolutely. Because New Year's is what day? Wednesday. Yep. You should expect me to be live that day. For sure. For sure. Keanu called Ashley and Rachel irrelevant on stream. That is a wild thing to say. It really is. It started when someone asked Ashley if Keanu would be called for All-Star stream. She said no. Really? That's what did it? Hey, Squid, thank you for continuing on the sub you got from Khalida. I'm glad you enjoyed the content enough that you want to stick around. Really do appreciate your sub. Thank you so much. After you voted for Ashley to win. And that's a very subjective question, right? I did see that Ashley didn't win, BB, Vincent Morgan lost, which, come on. Both things can be true. Ashley won Big Brother, Vincent Morgan lost Big Brother. She said it wouldn't be called for All-Star because she thinks he'll be a challenge regular, which is a very fair take. So I feel an extreme reaction potentially miscommunicated, but also I think something has to be remembered here. I have a feeling a lot of this gets fanned by people as well. You know? I think what happens is, I feel like a lot of people online, like drama farming is a real thing in, I was about to say our profession, which I will maintain, our profession. I think drama farming, rage baiting, these are things that happen so second nature now that you see them everywhere, where someone will see the post someone made and immediately take it to the other person with the intention of, I want this to blow up and be drama. I want this to be popcorn. And it happens to be that way. Now, am I saying I'm taking blame away from anybody? Absolutely not. I think at the end of the day, everyone's their own person. You can do your own research. You can double check something before you say something. Because context does matter. I think clip it and ship it mentality is bad. I think rage baiting also bad, but that's a whole conversation for later. But yeah, this is why I tap out of Big Brother, not Big Brother season once it's done. I move on. I take my time. I do my own thing. I detox until, we get back to Big Brother season again. Cannabiscus, what's Slom W? Yeah, that's absolutely fair, Pixie. Like, if anyone has any negative feelings here, I'm not surprised. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Don't know much about it. All right. Oh, one more question in the forum popped up. Hell yeah. Any predictions for who or what will make Robin Bloom's end of 2025 brand steal? Now, I may have fallen off of listening to podcasts. If there's something I always watch, always listen to, it's the end of the year brand steal. Let's be honest with ourselves, chat. 6-7 is in the brand steal. 6-7 is one of the main characters of the brand steal. I think the CEO couple that got caught at the Coldplay concert, that's the second ballot entry into the brand steal. I think the celebrities that are going to end up on the brand steal, I think Sabrina Carpenter could make a return for sure. I think I'm trying to think. See, the thing is, you're not playing the game of what should be there. You're playing the game of what would Mike and Rob have be there. I forgot about the Coldplay concert. I did too until I saw a TikTok about it this week. Who else do you think could be there, chat? Let's brainstorm a little bit. Because what are the memes? What are the big moments happened this year? Like, what else was this year? I feel like something else big happened this year. Watch 6-7 be first boot. 6-7 is my win candidate. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. Again, possibly. Though I would like for them to take a break from the brand steal. They got engaged. Yeah, they're probably there. Let's be honest. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunter is a great one. They will be there. Ariana and Cynthia in Wicked Press. I think that's also going to be there in some capacity. What is something that I would want to be there? Can someone explain the 6-7 thing to me? Pixie, when I tell you that it's not really explainable, it really isn't. It's just, think of it this way. It's a vocal tick that really stuck, and then kids started saying it, and then it became a thing. Oh, fucking chicken jockey is going to be a thing. Watch. Chicken jockey is going to be in that ballot. The Survivor 50 cast, I don't think that'll be on the ballot. Or in the cast, rather. Not Punk Girl says talk shows canceled, uncanceled. That could be one that's there for sure. It's like a Monty Python level joke that has no meaning. Yeah, truly. And it has just become a vocal stim for everybody. Sorry, I said vocal tick. I meant vocal stim. That's my bad. That's what I meant. I'm so ready for the Traders player preview drops. They're so fun. Kelly Kate, not much longer left to go. Linguist does a breakdown. Oh, Labubu. Labubu's absolutely in that as well. Lock Labubu in there for sure also. For sure also. What is something I would want in there, chat, that we could get them to put in, but it would be more for us than for them? What's a meme that resonated? Oh, you know what? I know it's a late charge, but the did he make the brand steal? Was that a thing? A lot of it was this year, but I don't think they're gonna put Diddy in there. Have y'all seen this John Hamm meme that's been happening? Because I would want to push for John Hamm to be in there off of that one meme. Oh, you know what's gonna be there? The aura farming. What was it? Where was it from? The aura farming kid. Where is this from again? Oh, from Indonesia. That's gonna be one of them for sure. If that's not one of them, I'm gonna be mad at Mike. You know what? I'm gonna message him. It's 11 p.m. Eastern on a Friday. He's about to get a message from one Pooya Zanvikili that says, Mike, please make sure that the aura farming kid from Indonesia is in the brand steal at year's end, please. And thank you. Dubai Chocolate was last year, I think, McKenna. Musketeers, thank you for the 20 stream streak, the big 2-0. Appreciate you watching every stream here leading up to that. Thank you so much. Which one has been your favorite, Musketeer? Mind you, I will not be offended by any of your picks. I think the Drunk Raccoon needs to be in. I have not heard of this, Tova. Labubus, yes, they will be there. The Louvre Robbers, I think that's a very on-the-nose one also. Dubai Chocolate was not this year, chat. Surely not. When did Dubai Chocolate go viral? December 2023. Okay, so ish. It was on the bubble. So the wiki says Dubai chocolate was created in 2021, was popularized in 2024 by influencers on social media. So, ish. Can retrial? I think that was also this year. I wouldn't say that was local, Grace. I think that was global. Oh, Jinx, I have seen that actually. Now that you say it, I have seen that. Was Labubu's around the same time as well? When did Labubu's go viral? Also 2024. But I feel like it really took off this year. All right, we fired off our ask to Mike Bloom. Hopefully he makes that happen. My coworker keeps rage baiting me. What should I do? He always tries to have conversations about the Bengals, and I think he's trying to get reactions out of me for his own amusement. He also gets really close to me when he has any work conversation, like he's close enough to kiss me, but I'm a dude and he's married with kids, so I don't know. Here's the sad reality. There's no solution to rage bait, because rage baiting is inherently setting up a trap where whatever way the other person reacts, you can make it seem like they're the one overreacting, you know? So what I mean by that is, if they're trying to talk shit on the Bengals, right? And they're like, you know, being irritating about it, and you snap, they're like, whoa, we're just having fun, man. Why are you being so serious? Like, who cares? It's not that big a deal. Now you're the dick, or they're trying to make you be the dick. Or you don't react and they just keep trying to rattle you. Or you react you take the rage bait in a very regularly rage bait received way, and they get exactly what they want. There's no winning. The only thing you can do in return is rage bait them back, or just make it boring for them. If you give them no reaction, they might leave it alone, because like, what the fuck are they going to get out of that, you know? At the end of the day, rage baiting is all about either banter or getting a reaction out of people. Like, Leon and I rage bait each other all the time, but we're not doing it in a way that's going to piss off the other person, which is the key. Like, we do it in a way where it's like, you know, I'm rage baiting you and you call that out immediately. You know what I mean? Katy Perry and Space will be there for sure. I think, especially now, Katy Perry and Trudeau dating. Yeah, Katy Perry's on there for sure. Grey Rock rage baiters. First of the month counts. Did it start this year? Wait, Punker, what? What is that? Yeah, Katy Perry Space was, I think, January. I don't think they'll put political figures in, but I feel like Zoran Mamdani should 100% be in there this year. But I don't think he's going to end up in there. This next question, we're going all over the genres today. Thoughts on Shelly and Ace breaking up? Honestly, I'm not surprised, if I'm being honest. I'm not surprised by this news. I'd never felt like they were solid like that. But also, granted, I've not kept up with them since the season ended, so it's not like I have fresh insight on what happened with them, you know? So, not much of a take there from me, sadly, but also not much that I would know there either, is the reality of the situation. All right, and with that, we're fully caught up on the form. So if you would like to put other questions in there, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we're still having a conversation in the chat either way. So that's all good with me. Let me switch up the music. What am I looking for? You know what? I want to listen to this. So 2024 was Chaperone, Charlie XCX, Dune Popcorn Bucket, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, Hawk to a Girl. Hawk to a Girl was last year? Kendrick Lamar, Menendez Brothers, Moodang, New Jersey Drones. What the fuck was the New Jersey Drones? I forget already. Pop-Tart Mascot, Ray Gun, Sabrina Carpenter, Steven. Oh, yeah, I remember Steven. The Rizzler, and Zendaya. Okay. To a Girl won, I think. Well, she lost it in real life. So at least you got to win in the brand steal, right? There were a bunch of drones in New Jersey or whatever. Seems very local to me. No, if we get the Aura farming kid on the ballot, I think I have my rooting interest. Lock it in. I will be happy at that point. So we'll be okay then. Otherwise, you know, it's all gonna go sideways. All right, chat. Should we open some of these advent calendar ducks? Should we see what we got? What do you think? We got 12 to open, basically, right? So. Oh, God. Oh, no, I opened it wrong. All right. So we got 1 through 24. So we're going to open them one at a time until 12. We're not opening beyond that. So maybe we'll get zapped. I fucking hope not. All right, so we got 1, which, by the way, I think I should just keep this. Even if I take the ducks out, I should keep these boxes and do something with them. I think it'd be fun for like a giveaway to be like, pick one of box 1 to 24. Also, maybe I shouldn't say the word giveaway if I still have to send a bunch of things out that I haven't. Maybe that. All right, so number 1 is... Oh! It's a pumpkin duck. Okay, we'll take that. Little pumpkin duck. You got this, but the Christmas ducks? Yeah, so I picked these because I like these better. So far, so good. That was cute. Now, we've got number 2. In number 2, we have... Oh, it's white. Oh, it's a ghost. Ghost duck. Cute. Is it too late to get an advent calendar? Absolutely not, Buckeye. I think once there's only a week left, then it's too late. Otherwise, you're still good to get it. And even then, if it's like chocolate or something, you can just eat the chocolates leading up to it. All right. That one scared you, Lori? Ooh, it's a skeleton. Okay. That's number 3. Now we got number 4 loading up. Number 4 is... Oh, shit! Is Dracula. All right, put Dracula away. Over onto the 5th duck. Now, y'all know 5 is my favorite number, so hopefully we're cooking on this one. We've got... Ooh. We have 7 more to go. 1, 2, 3. 7 more to go. None duck. All right. That was 5. On to 6 now. Let's find out what's in 6. Ooh. Pirate duck. Not much to say about horror on this one. Evil and Scary is calling it now. We'll see. Seven is 6, 7. 7 is ooh. Okay, is this one a vampire or Dracula? What's this one? It's got like fangy teeth. You have the part one, no eye patch? Huh. Alright, so this is vampire. The other one was Dracula. Is what we're landing on, right? Alright, now we're down to 8. Eight is... Oh, no. I'm sorry. I think this is the creepiest one so far. That's the creepiest one so far. IMO. Grim Duck. Alright, that was number 8. Now we're down to the 3rd row. This is the last 4 here. Number 9 has... Yellow duck. Oh, it's a little witch. And then we go from number 9 to number 10 here. And number 10 is... Oh, no. Now we got a pirate on our hands. That was like a ship hand. This is a whole full-blown pirate here with a hook hand and everything. I said get sharp. All right, 2 more. 2 more. All right, no questions in the forum yet. Just a heads up in case you wanted to put a question in there. You would be the next question to answer. Number 11. We have... Oh, God. It's got blood on it. Is that a mummy? I don't think so. All right, and now we're down to today's duck. And the duck for today is... I'm going to close my eyes on this one and show it to you first before I open my eyes. All right, I open my eyes. Oh, is this a mummy? I think this is a mummified duck. All right. And you know what? Since we're here together, and I might not be live still by midnight, who knows? But I will experience midnight. I might as well open number 13 with you all right now. You did predict it. All right, one more closed eyes. There's the bill. There's the duck. Hopefully it got in focus, and I'm going to look at it now. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's got one eye. Cyclops. That definitely glows in the dark? I think so. All right. I like this chat because look, now it all looks tidy still. You wouldn't have known that I opened 13 of them now. So there you go. This one has been huge. I think the Liana one is yet to be. Liana liked a couple of them, but a lot of them have been very samey. Do all your ducks have vampire teeth? I don't think all of them did. No, they definitely didn't. Definitely not. What's that, Buckeye? The Bon Maman advent calendar. What is that? What does that mean? Oh, yes, the jam brand. That could be good. If you consume all the jams, then that's a huge win. Absolutely. And then it comes down to whether or not you would enjoy the jams or not, you know? Can you please play a couple rounds of marbles tonight? We absolutely will, because I've reset all your VIP badges. No one's got a VIP badge anymore. You got to earn them now, chat. You got to claw your way back into Redemption Island for your VIP badges. I wonder if that's the one Andy Heron has been rating on his Instagram. I don't know. Maybe, Melissa. Almost got that one this year, but decided we don't eat enough jam. How big are the jam containers for that one? Today at work, I found out one of our big shot lords listens to RHAP. Tara, I don't know how you're going to find this out. Who's their favorite podcaster? I'm doing a survey. Who? Kroger marked down the Squishmallows I've encountered when I was there today. 12 Squishmallows was 120, now 79. Oh, wow. That's a good deal. Very good deal. Yeah, let's find out. Like a serving or two. Gotcha. Okay. You declare yourself Aussie. Wow. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I'm not ready for tomorrow, chat. I'm going to be sore as fuck. Take care, Jess. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you feel better. Take care. We got 2 more questions in the form. One is, would you play something like Raft with Jenny, Phil, and Leon again? That was hilarious. I think that I would be open to it. I think our biggest issue right now is that getting everybody on the same schedule is a very tough do. Even though they've all agreed they'd be willing to do it, we just have to find the time to do it and then make that happen. And also then find which game we would want to do. Because I think it'd be very hard to... sorry, I didn't mean to bump the table like that. I think it'd be very hard to find a game that just recreates the essence that was Raft. I think the combination of where we were at the time with the pandemic and Raft itself being the game it was, I think that's what really helped bring it all together, you know? Are you and Jen done dueling via fantasy football? She demolished me, chat. I was winning going into Monday, and then she fucking took over. And now I'm facing Sasha in the first round. So we'll see how that goes. Are the rap bots on? Would love to see those. And Hero, one, if you go through my Twitch channel and go through the 24-hour stream, one of those videos will be Raft content. The other VODs, I think, are lost in the ether. I'm not sure if I saved them. In fact, let me just look through my archives real quick, because they're all in this computer. That's Sims, Goose. What about this one? Among Us, no. Miscellaneous. What's in the miscellaneous pile? The banter debriefs I do have saved. I have partner celebrations saved. What is this from? Which stream is this from? Oh my god, I looks like such a child. What is this awful lighting here? Yo, hold on. Y'all need to see this. Hold on, let me turn off music real quick. All right. I think this one does full screen, right? Yes, there we go. So yeah, look at this. To me talking about a bunch of stuff that's been going on. So off the top, you know what's up. We have a purple check mark on our name now. We have reached partner status. That's 5 years ago. Absolutely flippin' wild. Doesn't matter. Old news. Three of you and Among Us, and someone is siding with the person. Only a second. Good. You didn't get the best of me, computer. Justin Trudeau, Tina Fey, Angela Merkel, and Donald Glover on it. Who do you trust most, or who do you trust least? I trust Donald. Your Discord. Do you ban them? I don't have a Discord. Yeah. And we didn't have a Discord at this time either. Amazing. Baby Pooya. You know what's crazy is I would have said I would have never thought I looked different in these. And then I look at myself now and look at myself then. And like, I think it's half of it is the beard. The beard's way too fucking thick right now. But even if I trim my beard down, I do not think I look like this no more. I look like a child here. But this is also what? I was 29 here? Like, so incredible. Okay. Where was I? I was looking for the raft. If there's raft VODs out. I don't think I have raft VODs. COVID is just all. Oh yeah. I mean, life happens, you know. I have RP streams. Okay, so it doesn't look like I have a raft content archived. Sadly, tier lists are archived. Some of the r/play stuff. New Year's Eve streams I have archived. When is this one from? This is from 2023. This one is from 2024. So I have the 2023 and 2024 New Year's Eve ones saved for whatever reason. Do not think I saved this last one though. So interesting. Interesting chat. Interesting stuff. All right, next question in the form is, what is RP? RP is roleplay. So when I talk about RP, we're talking about specifically GTA RP, Grand Theft Auto RP, in which I have a roleplay character that I play. I have two actually. Let me see if I can show you them. Just so that you are aware of who we are talking about when we do. I have two roleplay characters. One of them, he is the one y'all are familiar with because you have watched him in various streams. It's Ism. And Ism is a newscaster. Ism works for the news. And he is a personality and a half and an overall good time. Here is... Hold on. Why can't I get this to load? I grew up isms I didn't new stream should go on dates 100%. It's just good content. It's good common sense. So there's Ism, the news extraordinaire. And then the other one is Oxford, who is the rapper / criminal. And Oxford is new. I've never streamed Oxford. I never will stream Oxford, to be honest. Oxford is going to stay being exclusive to just server. You might see him if you watch other people's POVs. Just because I already don't stream RP a lot as is. And to stream a whole new person in Oxford just feels like a lot as well. But this is Oxford, who doesn't have this hair anymore, by the way. But this is Oxford. Pixie, I have a new sponsor that I've not set up yet, but the setup is technically there. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't acknowledged it. So next stream, next stream we'll talk about it. So when we talk about RP, when you're like, what's RP? That's what it is. GTRP. Can you please upload the Sims VODs if you have them? Those streams were so funny. So I just checked. I do have a decent amount of them, I think. I do have a decent amount of them. I have at least... Ugh, I just wish I was more organized because they're all so all over the fucking place. Here we go. Just let me know. You get a chance.
With it. Oh no, wait, you have.
Whose baby is that?
Oh yeah, you have the yellow, but you're so confident right now that it's not even phasing you.
Why am I
Whereas
red?
I
I'm
have nothing
tired.
going on in my life. Alright.
Wait.
I'm always gonna be team get rid of the baby, but I understand that the baby brings us.
Stand up.
Okay, wait. How do I get candle?
With get together and bonding
Still?
that
I
we
thought you
had.
guys had a whole on dance
Liana,
party. Okay,
our baby is asleep on the chair and has crapped itself.
I'm not gonna lie. Looking back and thinking about some of these moments, I was fuming at times because I was like, y'all are letting things run rampant here for a laugh. We are going to dissolve. We're going to die. I was like, I need to be locked in because y'all are not locked in.
So we're
I
pretty
would
much
call
nailing this parenting
that a
thing.
success. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh my god, this is when there were duplicates of us and I held them prisoner like you.
Prisoner Liana looks way too happy for being imprisoned with a smelly dude. Oh,
Yeah.
she did do the it stinks in here.
Don't worry, Liana. Soon you'll be stinky.
I know. I'm on the.
Yeah, these could be fun to upload, you know. I'm not gonna lie. This is what, about an hour, 12-minute upload this one would be? Ooh, why am I staring into your soul there? Yeah, so this could be a shout. How do we make Sims 4 multiplayer? Through a mod and a Patreon purchase I had to make that happen. So it was a couple of steps to do it. When do you think there'll be another GTA video on your YouTube? Tara, there's not been, sadly, low key, Tara, the best RP we have had on stream, that I've recorded is the one from the stream last week. It's been very, I can't emphasize enough how quiet it's been on the news front. There's not been a lot of movement. There was a time where we tried to infiltrate, the news tried to basically tell gangs around the city, hey, we are not on the side of the police, we're on the side of you. So if you have any information, let us know. But then people were like, no, you're going to snitch. We're not going to talk to you. So that was a bit of a problem. And now it's opening up a little bit more, but it's been a little bit slow. I also think, if I'm being honest, I think getting a criminal character kind of slowed things down more because I feel like it divided the time a little bit too much. So yes, Weedy, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Beast Game Season 2 looks like with a little bit of improvement and inspiration from elsewhere, you know, and not just basically Squid Game. One of my friends out of nowhere stopped talking to me, and I tried to talk to her one day, but she just looked at her phone instead of me, and I was just seeing if she was okay, and if I did something wrong, because I always told her, if I said something that offended you or something that overstepped the boundary, she could tell me, but I guess she didn't want to tell me shit, and just looked at her phone when I approached her. It's tough. I've been the friend who was like, hey, just tell me if anything happens, like I will be the first one to fix it. I think and I've had that not work out because I think that takes away the idea that other people can't have feelings or reactions to things you say. You know, it's like if you preface, hey, none of the things I'm saying are meant to be bad, but then you say something that is deemed bad, you have to let them feel how they feel, if that makes sense. Whereas there was a time where I was like, you shouldn't feel bad because I told you it wasn't bad, but it's like, I can't control how the other person feels, you know? And sometimes I've had people be like, honestly, it was fine because I didn't feel bad. Like, I knew you didn't mean it, but I still felt bad. And then that's like, well, you got to let them process it. So I think it should be fine. I don't think it's that deep. Let some time pass and then ask them if everything's chill, basically, is what I would say. Did I see the Mega Man video game trailer? I did not, but I would be hype on Mega Man for sure. I played The Sims only once in my life. You're missing out. I'm not going to lie. Sims is a very fun franchise. Sims 2 is my favorite. I would say 2, 3, 4, 1, or 2, 3, 1, 4 maybe. 4 is actually my least favorite because of how easy it is compared to the others, but 2 is heaven sent. What do you mean the House of Villain cast are giving the wrong premiere date? What does that mean? Sims 4 is best for building. If you're just looking to build, I don't disagree. I think it's a lot more detailed and better than the others and lets you, you know. Sims 2 best for sure? Yes, Squid. You and I, same page. Thank you for the response, but the rudest thing I said to them was that she spammed reels at me. It wasn't. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that isn't inherently rude. To me, it's just someone being like, hey, can you stop sending these to me? Like, it's a lot. But at the end of the day, people are going to take things how they're going to take them. So once you've said your piece, which is, I didn't mean to offend you, or, you know, that wasn't supposed to be taken negatively, they can just reflect on it and then come back later. Maybe they just need a little space, you know? All right, chat. Let's call last call on the form here. And then we can pivot over to marbles if you are interested in doing so. One said it's going to be January, one said February. I see they're clashing information. Maybe it's just not even locked in yet as far as a premiere date goes. Marblies. For all the marblies. That being said. Yeah. So in the sleep schedule saga, while we're here, I now go to bed at like 1 a.m. and I wake up around 8 a.m. 8 to 9 a.m. And that's been consistent for the last week, which is absolutely massive given how fucked my schedule was for 2 weeks leading up to this. Would Peacock premiere House of Villains in the same month as Traitors, though? I do not think so. That feels like a mistake, but also not impossible. Not bad. Honestly, for me, it's massive because this is the ideal time I was looking to get to. Because before this, I was going to bed at like 9, waking up at 2 a.m. and then not being able to sleep till 6 a.m. and then waking up at like, it was a mess. So we'll take this. Sometimes I wake up at 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. is not doable for me because I'll definitely go back to sleep by 9 a.m. if I wake up at 6 a.m., which is not ideal. Ideally, you do all your sleeping at the same time, you know? I don't know why I wake up at 6 a.m. most days. Honestly, it's just an automatic thing. Liana wakes up at 6:30 automatically every day, even when she doesn't have to wake up at 6:30. It's just her body at this point has gotten used to it. It's just wake up this time. It's like, okay. So that's why I was trying to get my own sleep schedule sorted. Do you and Liana still watch Masked Singer? If so, are you excited for the new season? We didn't watch last season. And honestly, AZ, we've not talked or thought about Masked Singer since the Masked Singer podcast shut down. And like, I don't miss it. I miss the feeling it gave us, you know? But I've just not checked it out at all. And I don't mean that on like a negative tip. It's just the reality of it, you know? I'll wake up at 7 a.m. without alarms. Yeah, no. I still can't do that. But the 8:30 thing, 8:39, I'm waking up without the alarm, which is good. Only saw one episode of The Masked Singer. I've watched a couple more than that, but all right, the form is closed, chat. Thank you to everyone who submitted a question. As we get closer and closer to the final pad of the week, of the year, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions coming up for January once the trader starts, but appreciate y'all being here with me on the journey to the new year. All right, so we're going to switch over to the marbles, which if you are unfamiliar with, is a game we like to play on Friday nights at the end of the stream, where we have music on, we have marbles. The base premise is when prompted, type exclamation play in the chat, and then watch your marble play out. Root for your marble, talk shit to other marbles. You do not have to do anything but an exclamation play. The rest of it is kind of luck, or basically all luck, but we like to shit talk each other for the sake of it anyway. I dish out VIP badges, and we have a good old time, okay? Okay. What do I do when I don't stream every day? I've got podcasts on days that I don't stream. And then if I don't have podcasts, I've got house stuff that I need to take care of because I am the stay-at-home counterpart of the relationship. So some cleaning, some cooking is part of it. Now we're trying to incorporate the gym into it. We're trying to incorporate a little bit more productivity. I'm really trying for the new year. I'm trying to start working on my short form content and YouTube content, meaning not necessarily fresh exclusive content for TikTok or fresh exclusive for YouTube, but just using these streams, making clips out of them, making shorter form videos out of them in the event that someone who can't watch a stream wants to watch like 15, 20 minutes of it can, or someone who watches a clip might be intrigued to come check us out can. That's what I'm trying to focus on working into the new year. So. All right, let's get this booted up. Did I see the cast of Fear Factor reboot? I did. Aside from one person, though, no one seemed familiar to me. There we go. Marbles on stream. Nice outfit. It's just a hoodie I got from university. My freshman year. All right, chat. Let's do this. Why the fuck is it zoomed in? What the fuck? Huh? What? Why is this one zoomed in? Hold on. I can fix this. I'll just do this instead. And then do this. There we go. There we go, chat. This works, right? Did you get my PlayStation wrapped? I do not play on PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation. Zoom. All right. Grand Prix and community maps, and we'll do a cheeky. You want 5 tonight. Although I am starting to sense my throat getting sore, so apologies if I'm a little more quiet or a little more low key on the commentary chat. And then where's the random button? There you are. All right. And we're going to do, so the rules are as follows. Top 5 are getting VIP badges. Last place is getting a VIP badge, but for the last place one to count, you have to have competed in all 5 races. And then if we have 69 participants, which I'm a little doubtful for tonight, we will have a 69th badge. But yeah, all you need to do is exclamation play and you're involved, chat. You're ready to go. Mandy, Liv, could we get a wager set up for top 20 if possible? In case anyone would like to gamble their precious brownie points away. Appreciate you, man. Liv. Sorry, I keep trying to call you Mandy apparently. Appreciate you, Liv. Sorry. Nah, the fatigue's kicking in. I can't lie. Poll has begun. Wagers up. Top 40. Mean. Hey, Emery with the first time getting involved. Smooter, welcome in. Okay, we got about 50 people in here. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this at all. We are not listening to Pony. Oh, I'm going to increase the music volume a little bit. You know what? I want a little bit more of a upbeat tunes for here. For this. All right, last call before I press start, chat. Exclamation play now or forever hold your peace. All right, your peace has been held. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. How many people bet against me? We'll find out in a second. All right, Musketeer, you're going to hold on to that. As I say that, you said no, I will not. I believe Jabina is our leader right now by a long shot, too. But the game is not allowing me to see your name here in the lead. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it's close. You're in the lead by a huge margin, and you're like a good cycle ahead of everybody. So as long as you take advantage of it here. Yeah, Pugs and Mimi are the only two closest to you. Well, I give a check on the wagers here. 55% said no, 45 said yes. Okay, respect that, respect that. It's close. All right, Javina's still in the lead. Pugs and Mimi, though, right behind. Javina really can't make a mistake here because they will be ready to take advantage of it. Mimi tried to skip, and I believe got it. Mimi has gotten the skip, folks. Mimi is at the very end of the map right now with a huge blindside and potentially a new record? Question mark? 3, 2, no new record. So it's a regular payout here, but Mimi is your winner. Congratulations, Mimi. Now back here to the squad. Where is Jabina? Oh no, is everyone else going to get eliminated? Oh my God. Wow. I might as well give Mimi the VIP badge now because Mimi solo got 154 points over anybody else. So yikes o'clock. But there's 4 more maps. So anything can still happen. Exclamation play is active, chat. Let's go. 48 in. Who is this supposed to be? Johnson. Johnson has seen some shit. All right, chat. Let's get to 50. I'll press start. Squid said one step closer. Chat, if I press start now and no one else joins, that means you have decided as a chat your favorite season of Survivor is 49. So if it is, that's cool. You have 10 seconds. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mimi with the buzzer beater here, perfect. All right, y'all really didn't want 49 to be your favorite season, huh? It's not 48. Just point. Emery is in the lead. Oh, actually, Liv is in the lead. What? Liv, AZ, Sal's. Oh, yeah. Although Emery's very close to Liv, first and second here right now. A couple people right behind them. Emery's in a side that is relatively uncontested by the looks of things. Liv has a couple people in her lane. Can the bumps happen here? We'll find out. So far, survey says no. All right. We got a top 5 here. Oh, Emery gets done in by a little barricade. Liv has lost the path. Liv is no longer in the lead. The door has been opened, and Mo and Lori have taken it. Ali is right behind also. Sal's also here. Shaheen give a good pie this week. I'm happy to hear it. My Persian representation in the building. Ooh, a near swish from Sal's here. Death once again. Oh, no. All right, Melissa in the lead. Can you hold on to it, Melissa? You went through that barricade, no problem. Sal's here, respawning, and Danny at the door, though. Meanwhile, Emery and Athelia pave the way on the other side. Our result here would be huge. It will not be. Oh, my God. Are those lasers? Holy shit. All right. You made it through. 4 of you here. Danny does get swiped. Respawning Sal's and Melissa take the top 3 over here as everyone else starts to finish the race, get across the board. Wow. Liv being first most of the map, and I beat Liv. Look at me go. Look at me shine, chat. The other map just was way too quick with the Doom Fire, I feel like. Congratulations to respawning. Getting it done here. All right, I'm going to show you where everyone's. 12 people got points here. Everyone else, we went home with a goose egg. But that's fine. Only 4 dumps is a huge improvement from everyone dump but the winner. So let's go to map 3, the midway point. There's still plenty of redemption time ready to be had. All right. Y'all ready? If season 47 is your favorite season, that's not that bad, you know. But now it's 48. So are you telling me 48 is your favorite season, chat? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, it's 49. Gotcha. Okay. $49 in a shot. I'm pressing start. Good luck. Da, 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 da. All right. And in the lead out the gate here is a lie. I can't tell who is in the lead at this point. It's Mayhem up in here. Pixie Sticks is in a vehicle here. I believe Daisy is our leader currently. Daisy goes back down, opening the door for Jordan, who takes the lead. Actually, Jordan's in third. Ambi is your first place right now. The end looks near, but still far, if that makes sense. 3 marbles racing for it. Fourth place, Liv trying to catch up. And Liv is 1 step behind currently. Followed by, quite a few people taking a gap there. Oh my God, Kalita skipped. So did Pugs. Oh, wow. That is a huge advantage for those of you that were able to skip down there, I think. As everyone else goes slowly, you have the lead. And did Liv take the most lead? I am so confused right now. Oh, it's one of the maps where you can't tell who's where. Yeah, y'all reset while down here you've got Liv. Let us follow you. Liv. Liv. You know what, Liv? We don't want to follow you anyway. Whatever. Oh my God, is Liv about to win this? Liv is McStuck here. All right, Ambi will let us follow. Thank you, Ambi. Ooh, Melissa sneaks into the lead here. But this isn't over yet. Ooh, Melissa did win. Sarah in second, Liv in third, Ambi in fourth place. Still a lot of top 10 up for grabs here. That's no longer the case in a second. That is fumbled at the last minute. That would be accurate. Oh, you got third. That's not a fumble in my opinion. A fumble is me, who is not placed, I think, at all yet. Now that's a fumble. Yo, Taylor Swift handed out $197 million in bonuses to her Eras Tour team. That is incredible. You got yeeted, unlucky. I got 16th, and that still wasn't good enough. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, chat. All right. A lot of dumps on this one. We have 2 more maps, though. We still can catch up. We can still get a result. That's still what matters. Oh, I got sleepy suddenly. All right. Y'all ready, chat? I'm not. Joke's on you. 45. Is this our favorite season? 45, also not a bad season. Starting to stay awake? Yeah, Khalida, I don't know what hit me. I feel like I got hit by a brick wall. I just got so tired suddenly. I think it's a combination of both like being up early and being active early. I think there's quite a few things going on. And I didn't nap today, which I've been doing good with not napping so I can sleep better at night. So that's good. All right. Season 48 is our favorite, chat. That's what I'm hearing. Don't forget to place a number 1 after a year. If you want to use the tie-dye ball. This is true. All right. Well, I think I'm very surprised that y'all say season 48 is your favorite. But let's start the map then. Let's go on ahead, chat. After your exclamation play. Right, all right. All right. Debbie, I'm backing you. I'm saying you're going to keep the lead immediately. I was wrong. AJ Daniels in the lead now. And AJ does a good job of keeping that to a degree. Emery, always in the conversation at the beginning of these races, needs to just clutch up the end game and get a W. All right, the minute we looked at AJ, he starts fumbling a little bit. AJ does. Fennel in the lead. All right, the marbles are losing their mind a little bit. Oh, there's an equalizer, chat. This is huge. Everyone pile up. Pile up. Oh my God, the huge equalizer. Everyone's going to tie up here. And the end is very close too. Why is my marble all the way in the back though? That's such bullshit. Oh, Pixie said, see ya. Oh, Pixie might have this one locked, chat. Oh my God, how did we all get stuck? Yeah, Pixie got this. Papaya was in second for a second. Oh, he's still in second. There you go. You got Miss Nikki. AJ back also. Oh, Gabriel did dump there. Yeah, Pixie with the steal there. Miss Nikki taking second place. Emery getting a podium finish. Congratulations to Pixie Sticks. All right, top 12 once again got involved in the points department. The rest of us, goose egg. Goose egging it up. In the Doomph department, we had 3 Doomphs. Athelia, McKenna, and Jinx sadly did not complete the gauntlet. With 1 race remaining, can we all get our redemptions here? I think 1 win could get me a top 20. I think anything less, and I've lost for my team yet again. So, yeah. Hey, last place is still very much up for grabs. I've been so purpled. Pat Tad's looking for the dub. All right, chat. Season 47, good season. Not mad at it. $49, your favorite. Okay, chat, I see you. Shit, I'm gonna start it up, chat. Let's go. Let's go. 49 is your favorite. Locked in, locked in, locked. All right. Who's going to make it through the barricade first? That's the question we have ourselves here. Miss Nikki is our leader. Oh my God, I say that. No, I think you're still in the lead, right? Yes, maybe? Yes, I think Jordan's about to take the lead. Oh, there is a laser here. Be careful. Miss Nikki pushes past Jordan, takes the lead right over. Ooh, Athelia and Fennel taking huge stumble spills there. Miss Nikki takes the lead back from Jordan here. I have doomed. Go fuck yourself, game. Fuck off. Miss Nikki in the lead. Smooter is out. Take my time on this one. Fair. Ooh, Miss Nikki takes a bad hit, and Russ saves Miss Nikki, but also finishes in a better spot than Miss Nikki off of that. With the lead in hand and nothing to lose, no worries, and calm, cool, collected agent under pressure. Russ AZ looking to take this dub here. Unfortunately for us, all that good work means nothing when there is a huge equalizer here, opening the door for Jordan to come back and take it. Oh, Russ gets stuck and loses top three. Can Russ hold on to fourth or bounce back as Tara, Jordan, and Miss Nikki are now ahead? McKenna and Jinx take ahead now. It was a good movements from Russ here. Jinx looking to take the dub right now. Ooh, Miss Nikki gets pushed forward by Russ once again. Russ helping Miss Nikki a lot this game. And is now mix stopped. Opening the door here for the Jinx E, who is very close to the W here. Still close, still got it. A couple little barricades left to go here. Jordan cutting that gap to very little and then getting stuck right away. I think Jinx has this. Oh, there's still a lot more to go. I didn't even clock that. Jinx slows down. McKenna in the lead now. AZ is out. Jordan still in the conversation. Jordan is your new leader once again, taking the lead back. Pixie Sticks has McFarlane. Right behind Jordan, we got Pugs, Devi, and McKenna. Musketeer is out. Jordan going through. Jordan getting a good boost here from the little obstacle thingy. Ali has McFarlane. Jordan still in the lead. Running on a post a little bit. Jordan surviving the... Nope! Jordan got smushed by the laser. Opening the door for Devi and McKenna here to take it. That was so unfortunate for Jordan, who had done so well so far. McKenna trying to steal here by going into the hole. Avoiding that one. Devi does the same. McKenna gets a good bump there. Taking the lead over. Gets a little bad bump there. And it's kind of neck and neck now with Devi taking the lead over, I believe. Devi not letting no bumps happen. Takes one little one here. Could that stop the momentum? It does. McKenna, although, in about the same spot. Miss Nikki from out of nowhere making the redemption arc. Trying to grab the lead once again. McKenna looking to take the dub here. Oh, there's more of a barricade here. McKenna still in the lead. Slow and steady. And McKenna is the winner of this race. In second place is Devi. Third place going to Pugs. No, Miss Nikki steals one. Russ takes fourth. Liv fifth. What happened to Pugs? Pugs is out, chat. Lori going for it. Oh, there's a little barricade. Lori gets denied. Oh, so you can lose at the finish line on this one. That's menacing. A lot of devastating doomsday, especially at the very tail end there. Congratulations to McKenna. Top 15 only. Low-key, I feel like Jinx, Jimmy, and Robot Seraph should all get points because only 15 people made it, but the name of the game was top 12 by the looks of it. Let's see what happens. Remember, top 5, you're getting a VIP badge. Last place with the 5 races completed, it gets a VIP badge. If we have a 69th place, that's a VIP badge also. First recipient, McKenna with that win, catapulting to 3rd place. Congratulations. Liv, which means 4th place gets it instead since Liv is a mod. 1st place is Miss Nikki earning the dub here. Melissa getting the 4th one. Congratulations. Oh, sorry. 6th place. So Melissa, Devi, and Russ AZ getting the VIP badges. My bad. The math now makes more sense. So let me give those out first. While Liv gives out the fact that I once again did not make top 20. Miss _ Nikki. You want to? Okay, you know what, Liv? You also get a random number from 21 onwards. How about that? Since you wouldn't know who the other numbers are. I will still give Russ the VIP badge, though. 44? I'd say less. Any reason you picked 44, Liv? As I give the VIP badges out here. 52192. Say less. M _ Elliot. 97. Say less. A _ Devi _ say less. Russ AZ. Oh, I wasn't able to add. Why didn't I get Melissa as a VIP? Hold on one sec. I think I may have misspelled yours, Melissa. I'm going to go back. Bam, 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 bam. M _ Elliot 97. Let's try this again. Boom. Done. All right. So Liv said number 44 because 44 is her favorite season. Okay. All right. If you're seeing your name here, you don't want to see your name until it's 44. What's funny is from 33 on, everyone has 0 points. So this is very random draw, randomosity. 44 goes to Buckeye. Congratulations, Buckeye guy. Buckeye guy 110. You benefit from Liv liking the number 44. All right. We're not done. There's 2 more potential ones to give out. Actually, there's not. Only 54 people completed the race. So we're looking for last place here, which would be me. Fucking hell. Instead, we're going to give it to Pugs, who was 1 ahead of me. Pugs 50-50. GG's, big dubs. I couldn't even crack top 50. I was trying to crack top 20. How about 49 also? Would be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Yes. All right, we'll do one more. There's 54 people in here, not counting the top 6. So from 7 to 50, we're going to do a random number. And if it lands on 44, we'll redo. Okay? Oh, the problem is I can't show you this because... Actually, I can if I do this, right? If I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do that. There you go. All right, so minimum number is 7, and maximum number was what, 54? The number generated is 50. And that happens to be Pugs, who just got the extra. So we'll roll it again. That number is 37. Fennel, congratulations on the VIP badge, Fennel. You are the recipient of the VIP badge. Make sure you enjoy it, not in one place, but everywhere you can. Congratulations are in order. Boom. Fennel 82. All right, squad. Hope you had fun here with me. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really do appreciate you. Another Friday done right. Thank you for picking your Fridays. Blech, what am I even trying to say here? Thanks for choosing to be here with me on your Fridays. It always means a lot to me. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here, and that means the absolute world. So, with that being said, let us all go and slumber or just do whatever we need to do to call it a good Friday night. I'll be back on Sunday with Goose Goose Duck, okay? But until then, y'all stay safe. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye. Good night. Bye. Good night. Bye. Good night. Bye.
I played your mama's organs like a keyboard. Make no mistake, this ain't Anna, it's not Oxford. Yeah, and it's a treat to see me rolling to your spot, coming down your fucking chimney. You look sad, homie. Is something wrong? Head to Cafe Kush and hit that something bong. Cause it's the holidays and I'm in a holy day. Smoking on that perp, I call that strand a holy haze. I hit that chorus, you're gonna say that shit a symphony. I tell her calm down cause ayo, why your girl sing for me? But actually, what you fuming for, man, fucking hell? Take your hangry ass back to fucking Cluckin' Bell. Is it my fault that I'm so goddamn eloquent? Descend down from my sleigh like I'm fucking heaven sent. Oh snap, and I got her calling me Pookie. I came over, she gave me that MILF and that cookie. She got real close, then she whispered in my ear, I'm glad you're here, let's spread some holiday cheer. And I said, you been naughty, I'ma give it to you nice. Call it couscous on that poos, I'ma give it to you twice. And we went ho 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 under that mistletoe. She made it snow, 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 and then we hit plateau. Yo, she a diva cause she always slay queen. Call her Santa's right because all she did was slay pee.